Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on the screen as you come into the room on this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's get to it, let's get to it, let's get to it. Yes, it is a good day to have a really good day, and I hope you guys are in y'all best mood on today, because guess who is? That's right, your girl over here. I'm in my best mood on today. God is absolutely amazing, right? God is absolutely amazing, and I just want to say before we even get started in this word on today, that if you are amongst the living on today, if you got breath in your body on today, if you are clothed in your right mind on today, that is more than enough reason already for you to do what? For you to already have praise and thanksgiving in your heart, right? Because it's somebody that wanted to wake up this morning that wasn't afforded that opportunity. It's somebody that was hoping and praying that they could be in the position that you're in this morning, being able to move around, being able to do what you do. So for that alone, I don't want you to take this day for granted. Double tap on that screen real quick. What you say, Coach? I don't want you to take this day for granted. Every single day that you wake up is a gift. It's a blessing. Every single day that you have activities of your limbs, clothed in your right mind, it is a blessing. Understand me. Do not take it for granted. Too often we see where people are taking, understand me, be taking God's grace, God's mercy for granted. And listen, time out. Time out. That's not how it ends. How y'all doing this morning? I just want y'all to double tap on my screen on this. If you having a day like how I'm having today, baby, I'm just thankful. If you in the mood and you just like, you know what, Coach, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for His grace. I'm thankful for His mercy. I'm just thinking about how much He's kept me, provided for me, been there for me through along this whole entire journey. It's just been, you know what I mean? When you look back and you say, man, I can't believe that I'm where I'm at right now. How you doing, man? What's going on? She says, I got to turn on. Okay, Benny Simpson, appreciate you. Okay. I was trying to read what you had said. Yeah, you know, when you say, man, listen, you know what? I'm so glad that you did it. I'm so glad that you kept me. I'm so glad that you protected me. I'm so glad that you was right here with me. Do I have anybody in the chat this morning that's just glad? Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Y'all know what the goals is, man. We're going to get that 200 goal over there on Facebook. 200 goal on Facebook. We need to get 10 badges on IG. And then on TikTok, y'all know we got to get 10K. Come on, double tap on that screen. Let's go. Good morning to you, Romeo. What's going on, Chef Shirley? What up, Big Kira? Body, yada. What up with you? How you doing over there? Nikki with the word. I see you this morning. I got 5 badges on IG. Okay, well, I got 6 badges on IG. So I need to get 4 more badges so we can reach our 10 badge starting goal. That's right. Double tap on that screen over on Facebook. I need to get 200 stars. Where y'all at? Double tap on that screen. We need to get 200 stars so that we can get started in our live on today. Thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate you, Charmaine. Thank you so much. All right, Heather Geegan. There you go. I see you popping in, getting us right. Double tap on that screen. How y'all doing this morning? What's up, Chosen? Good morning to you. Lola Way, I see you. Is it Wendy Nice? Good morning to you. Good morning, Barbara Newman. How you doing this morning? Bingham, I see you over there. Okay, let's get into it. Double tap on that screen. Good morning, Grand Rising. Happy New Day to each and every one of you guys. And y'all know we got a word for today, right? Y'all know we got a word. It's going to be coming in hot and it's going to be coming in heavy for each and every one of you guys who are living a life right now that a lot of people thought that you wouldn't gonna be able to do, right? Thank you so much. Is it Marlene DeB, appreciate you so much. She helped y'all out over there. They say, you know, a lot of people right now, if we're going to be honest about it, right, we live in a life that a lot of people thought that we wouldn't be able to live, right? Thought that we wouldn't be here right now, have spoken all kind of stuff over our life. And then look at us right now, living and breathing and having, and some of us having way more than the people that said that we wasn't going to have it. They talked all that mess about your life, looked at you and said how you wasn't going to be this, you wasn't going to be that. And now they over here having to borrow from you. Said all these different things things about you and what you was going to be doing, how you was going to be doing it. Now you the person that they call when they need help. Chef Shirley, do you know what I'm talking about? Come on, double tap on the screen real quick. Wait a minute. How you talk about me bad? How you scandalize my name? How you discredit me? How you do all of these things, and now I'm the first person that you reach out to when you need some type of assistance. Now I'm the first person that you want to call, that you want to text, that you want to inbox, that you want to slide up on. Hey, big head, I was just wondering. All of a sudden, whoa. What are we talking about this week, coach? Y'all get y'all ink pens out, because I'm going to drop my title. I'm going to drop the title for y'all real quick. And when I drop the title, I know it's going to be some folk that's going to take off running down your hallway. So write the title and then run, though, and then come back now. I need you to come back because I got some more word that I want to drop in there, right? I need for you to understand that there was a lot of people that counted you out. It was a lot of people that spoke negatively about you. It was a lot of people that thought that you weren't going to be who you are right now, but they didn't know, wasn't aware of God's grace. They wasn't aware of his mercy. Understand his forgiveness that he had put upon your life already. Understand me. Some folk, they don't know. They really don't know. Thank you, Christina, for the cash app. So what's the title? That's not how the story ends. That's just not how the story ends. It's so many people that had wrote your story. Oh my God. So many people who had wrote your story, had put it all in their own little book, has already spoke what they thought that it was going to be and how it was going to play out. And then, baby, that's not how this story ends. That's not how this story ends. I know that you thought that I would be in the club. I know you thought that I would be still somewhere, maybe strung out. I know that you probably thought that I would have 10 or 15 kids and be on Section 8 and struggling. I know you thought that I would never be able to come up out of that thing, that generational curse, that brokenness, that environment that I was born into. Come on, let's be real. We have to be real. You have to be open. You have to be honest about what it is so that you can move forward from it. It's a lot of people that spoke a lot of stuff, and some of which wasn't even the truth, but they still spoke it. But baby, that's not how my story ends. Yeah, you might have seen me that way, but baby, do I have anybody in the chat that's just kind of like, baby, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me happy. Look at me healthy. Look at me whole. Look at me. Yeah, that's not how the story ended. You thought that I was going to give up on life. You thought that I wouldn't see 17, 18, 19, 20. Baby, but look at me right now. Baby, it's not how the story ends. It's like I told y'all on yesterday, when I was live on yesterday. And I told you, I was teaching you guys about Gideon. And I said to you guys, the thing about Gideon that we don't speak much about is, how did Gideon come to that realization? What happened in Gideon's life that brought him to the conclusion that he was the weakest in the tribe? There's no way that you would have came up with that had you not had some type of struggles. You had to have some type of struggles. There had to have been some stuff happening in your life for you to come up with that thought. That thought don't just land in your mind that I come from the weakest tribe and I'm the weakest in the tribe. And it's a lot. Understand me, hear me out. That doesn't just fall on an individual. You don't just wake up one day and say that, oh, I'm weak. You don't just wake up one day and say that I can't do it. You can't just wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm not good enough. You don't wake up one day and feel like, oh yeah, well, I'm not pretty enough. I don't have the right type of build. I'm not the right type of size. I'm not the right type of height. This is not how you wake up. You develop, understand me, you develop this type of thinking from your experiences on a day-to-day. Understand me, you develop these type of thinkings, these type of insecurities. You develop this on the experiences that you have on the day-to-day. How do you develop, understand me, hear me, how do you develop insecurities? Through your day-to-day experiences. This does not happen overnight. This is not something that you just wake up with. Understand me, you have to go out and you have to see someone else and see who they are and look at who you are. And now that spirit of comparison is what triggers that spirit of inadequacy. You thought you were more than enough until you saw somebody and said, oh, they had more than me. You thought that you were the perfect build until you saw somebody and they had the muscles, they had the biceps, the triceps, they had the ab package and all that going on. Then you started to say, oh, they're in better shape than me. Your spirit of, understand me, comparison triggers the spirit of inadequacy. Put it in your notes. Put it in your notes. The spirit of comparison triggers the spirit of inadequacy. You don't feel inadequate until you start comparing yourself to other people. You develop your insecurities through your experiences. You develop your experiences. You develop your insecurities through your experiences. When you're in the house and it's just, when you're in the house and you playing with your brothers and your sisters and your cousins, as I gave y'all the illustration yesterday, when you're in the house and you playing with them, right? Then now you're going through an experience, right? Because you have multiple people. You got 3 or 4 brothers there. Y'all all playing. You got a baby brother, older brother, middle brother, all the brothers is right there, right? So through the struggles of y'all playing, y'all wrestling, y'all throwing each other all over the place, y'all outside playing basketball, you find out through those experiences who is the most athletic son. You find out through those experiences who's the stronger son. You find out through those experiences who's the emotional son. You find out all of these things through life experience. So in order for Gideon to develop the mindset, understand me, that he's the weakest in the tribe, there had to be some struggles, there had to be some battles, there had to be some fights, there had to be some things that was going on that Gideon had been taking an L. There had to be some things that Gideon was facing, understand me, at one point or another in his life that was happening, that he kept falling short, so short that he developed a mindset that, I'm the weakest in the tribe. Not only, I realize they weak because they can't do much more than I can do, but I'm weaker than what they are. Understand me? Because even though they're the weakest, I can't beat them. This was his mindset. This is his mindset. Even though they are weak, I'm weaker than them because I've had experiences with them and they've overthrown me. Right? That's Judges 5 and 6. Thank you so much, Heather Geegan. Judges 5 and 6. Go read the story of Gideon. Right? You don't just come up with that overnight. Your insecurities come from your day-to-day experiences. Right? So when you're experiencing life, you develop what's my strong points, what's my weak areas, what's my this, what's my that. You do that along the way, right? So in other words, when coach is telling you, identify your triggers, identify your weak areas, see where you have a deficit, because those are the areas in your life that you need to tackle first. You need to know where your weak areas are. You need to know where your areas of struggles are, because the enemy is not going to waste any time attacking those weak areas. It is important, it is imperative, understand me, that you know what's my struggles, what is it that I deal with on the day-to-day that triggers me, that simply tugs and pull at the old broken version of who I am. What is it that I need to do to correct certain parts of me? Because I'm noticing, right? This is how you're able to identify it when people have studied you your whole life. Remember what I said, as you're coming up, they know who the strong son, they know who the athletic son, they know who the emotional son. Come on, Romeo, let's be real. I just want to be real with them real quick. These people, when I say these people, I'm talking about the family, I'm talking about the close friends, I'm talking about the community, I'm talking about the job, I'm talking about everything that you're surrounded by, everything that you're connected to. They know you through the experiences. They watch your mannerisms, they watch what ticks you off. They watch what gets you hyperventilating, what gets you doing what you got to breathe about. Well, when you're about to go, they watch. They watch. Why do you think that everybody in your family say the same thing to you when they want to get up under your skin? Because they studied you. Friends say, yeah, come on, think about it. How is it that anytime anybody in your family want to get up under your skin, when they want to offend you, when they want to make you feel less than or inferior or like you're not strong enough, why do you think everybody go to that same thing? They say that same one thing. Why? Because they have studied you to know what it is that bothers you, what frustrates you, what agitates you, and what gets on your nerve. This is why they do that. Understand me. This is why they do what it is that they do, because they studied you. And this is the same mindset of this young man, Gideon. Understand me. And as a young age, and you're out there and you're battling your brothers, you're battling the people in the community over in the tribes and whatnot, and you can see them, they slinging Gideon every which way, turning them every which way but loose. If they want to bother anybody, pick on anybody, do anything to anybody, that all they got to do is go grab Gideon. Why? Because y'all know Gideon is weak. Y'all know Gideon can't fight. Y'all know Gideon is not a real warrior in the natural realm. Understand me. So coming up, this is what he's facing, so much so because he's been beat down so much, because he's endured so much people telling him that he's not this and he's not that and he's not going to make it here and not going to make it there. When people have told you this your whole entire life, when this has been your encounter with people your whole entire life, then what happens is you start to give life to what they say, because you start thinking, maybe that is me. I have lost all them battles. Every time they want to wrestle, I lose. Every time I play basketball with them, I lose. Every time I come out there and play kickball, I'm always out. Like, I'm always the one that they pick last. Don't nobody want me on their team. And before you know it, you develop a self-esteem of not enough. You develop your insecurities through your day-to-day life experiences. And as you continue to go out in life, right, you're constantly, once you develop those insecurities of not being enough because of what it is that you've gone through. Yeah, I want to teach y'all this morning, right? So give me some time. I want just give me some minute. Because I want to walk you into how you got to the place that you are right now when you're feeling like you're not good enough. I want to walk you, because if I take you all the way up here, then you're not going to understand what's here, right? And I need you to understand what's here. I need you to understand how we got to this point. And it's because of what we've experienced, on our coming up stages, right? Our early stages of life. This is things that we've been learning, right? These been things that they've been placing on our heart. So we've been called this our whole entire life. We've been having this spoke over our life, our whole entire life. And by the time you get to be a young adult, in your mind, you've already developed a mindset of not enough. You've already developed a mindset of, oh, I'm not my sister, I'm not my brother, because they good at this, they good at that. I really just don't have no purpose. I really just don't have no drive. I just do whatever everybody else doing. You've already given up. Friends say so true. You've already given up. You never even gave yourself a chance. And it wasn't because you didn't want to give yourself a chance. They robbed you of your chance. They robbed you of your self-esteem. They robbed you of your confidence. They didn't even give you the opportunity to fully develop before they told you how you wasn't going to be anything. How you were weaker than everybody else. How you were way too emotional. You're so emotional. You're just a crybaby. All you do is cry, cry, cry. It ain't even that serious. You need to toughen up. Why you can't be more like this person? Why you can't be more like that person? Why you can't stand up like them? Why you can't run like them? Why you can't play ball like them? And what happens in that moment, now what did I tell you? I said that spirit of comparison triggers that spirit of inadequacy. So now that they are comparing, right? The comparison comparing starts inside the house. The comparing starts with the mom and the dad, then the uncles, and then the whole entire family, right? So now everybody's comparing you to these other individuals. Understand me? So now that spirit of comparison triggers that spirit of inadequacy. So now you don't feel like you're good enough. You don't see yourself as good enough because you're not as good as your big brother. You're not good as your big sister. You're not as good as your cousins. So you walk around with that Gideon type of mentality. You walk around with that low self-esteem. You walk around thinking that you are not good enough, that you're weak or the weakest out of everybody else. Understand me. This is how you get to that place in your life where you don't feel like you're enough. But that's just not how the story ends. But that's just not how the story ends. Because see, if we were to think about it, if we're thinking about it, you have to understand that God can take what everybody look at as nothing, and he can make it something. God has the ability to multiply, to change, to develop. Understand me? So what they see in the natural realm is only what they see with their natural eyes. But when you have a real encounter with the Most High God, he can bring what? There you go, Shantae Starr. Absolutely right. Supernatural change. Understand me? He can bring supernatural change in a place, in an area of your life where you thought that you could never make it, that you could never do it, that you don't have the right type of grit, you don't have the right type of education, you don't have the right type of investments, you don't have the right type of accolades, you don't have the right type of support system. And all of a sudden, what will he do? He will turn that thing completely around for you. Gideon wasn't the only one, understand me, that was operating with that low self-esteem. Gideon wasn't the only one that was operating with that level of brokenness. Gideon wasn't the only one that was out there that way. Because if we think about it, right, we have to think about Joseph as well. What I'm telling you is that, understand me, that you can be the weakest in the tribe. Understand me, I'm telling you that you don't have to have it all the way together. You don't have to look the part. You don't have to be what everybody else is. All you have to be is really in alignment with the Most High God. All you have to do is really trust and believe that God can do exceedingly and abundantly in your life. And we know that because when we look at Joseph, just giving you examples before we get into it. Because when you look at Joseph, Joseph was coming up under the same thing, right, Lily? You being picked apart. Gideon developed a mentality that he was the weakest in the tribe because of the experiences that he had in that tribe, constantly taking L after L. You don't look at yourself as a loser until you start losing. And a lot of time the losing don't happen until, right, when the losing starts happening when you are a young child, losing to your siblings, your cousins and whatnot, right? So when we look at Joseph, so Gideon thought he was the weakest, and then here we go. Come on, bring my boy Joseph up here. Here we go. We got Joseph. Joseph was experiencing the same type of thing, right? Joseph was being picked on by his brothers. He was being ridiculed by his brothers. Joseph's brothers was extremely jealous of him, not because Joseph had done him anything. Understand me, there's going to be some folk in your life that they're going to belittle you. They're going to slander you. They're going to discredit you. They're going to go outside of their way to make a mockery of you, to try to paint a very bad picture of you, not because you are a bad person, but because of the fact that they see the greatness all over you. They see the favor that's all over you. They see the anointing that's all over you. Understand me? And you are not even operating yet in your calling. You ain't even seen my best yet. You ain't even seen me really take off yet. You ain't even seen me really do my thing just yet. How in the world are you so upset with me because of who I am? I don't have no type of control over who I am. This is just who I am. You got some folk that's going to just simply dislike you, not because of you, but because of the way. Come on, get your notes out. Why? Why, coach? Somebody just put in the chat, just say why. Just put why. Just put why in the chat. I just want somebody to ask me why. Ooh, yeah. Okay, Jackie, you on time with it today. I see you over there. Miss Gant, I see you over there. Double tap. Why? Come on, why? You have to understand, be prepared for this. Gideon thought he was the weakest in the tribe because of his battles, the things that he was dealing with inside of his tribe, the things that had been spoken over his life, his family and his friends, the L's that he had took, right? He saw that they was weak, but he realized he was weaker than them because they was always tossing him around when it came down to Joseph. So one thing is that right there, people will beat you down before you even get started in life. They will go over there and they will ruin your self-esteem and your confidence before you even leave the fold. You ain't even left out the nest yet. Now we get over here to Joseph. Understand me. And Joseph, here we go. This man ain't did nothing to nobody, but yet and still he has haters, and he has the worst type of haters. Understand me. What you say, Coach? Joseph got haters, and he has the worst type of haters. He have the family haters. Baby, it's one thing for the folk in the street to hate you, but it's a whole nother level of hate when it's coming from the family. Hello? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and answer the why real quick. I'm going to get back to the hate part in a second. Why? Some folk will hate you. Not because of what you done to them, but they'll hate you because of how other folk love you. That's why. Put it in your notes. You're looking for fault inside yourself. You're trying to figure out what it is that you said to them. What is it that you done to them? You're trying to figure out why they feel like that about you. Like, why you always got a problem with me and they never did you nothing. We've never had an argument. We never exchanged any type of negative words. Why in the world are you so against me? Why in the world do you have such a big issue with me? And you spend all of your time trying to figure out why that individual feel the way that they feel towards you. And you ain't never done anything to that individual. And one thing that you have to understand is some folk are not going to like you. Some people are not going to love you. Some people are not going to respect you. Some people are not going to be team you. And it's not because you have done them anything. It's because of the love that other folk have for you. They don't understand why people love you the way that they do. They don't understand why people support you the way that they do. They don't understand why people come to you and do this and do that for you. Baby, it ain't even about you. You wasting your time. You wasting your energy. You wasting your effort trying to figure out what it is that you done to these folks. Baby, it's nothing. Understand me. You ain't done nothing. You just been bamboozled. You just been hoodwinked. You just been finessed. You just got distracted. And that's exactly what the enemy wants you to be. The enemy wants to distract you with foolishness, send you on a wild goose chase, trying to figure out a wild goose chase mentally, trying to figure out what you done to an individual. And the truth of the matter is, it's not an issue of what you done. It's the fact that they see they can't handle. They can't handle how people love you. They can't handle that. Wait a minute, what's so special about them? What makes them so special that you like them like that? What is it about them? You always calling their name. You always in their face. Well, yeah. Joseph was experiencing the worst type of hate. It was the hate of the family. Wait a minute, y'all my brothers, and y'all don't realize that I'll do anything in the world for y'all. Understand me, I'm out here bringing y'all food. I'm coming to check on y'all. I'm trying to make sure y'all good. And here y'all is, y'all gonna do what to me? Joseph, this is why when I tell you, your boundaries can't have no special treatment. Understand, there's no special privileges when it comes down to your boundaries. When you got boundaries and your boundaries in place, baby, I need for you to understand they got to be what? Fair and consistent all the way across the board. Ain't no special treatment. I will cut anybody off. Ain't nobody safe. Understand me, when you cross me, you lost me. And one thing about your girl is this right here. I don't believe in those chance after chance after chance after chance. I don't believe in doing all of that. Once you have showed me the type of individual that you are, once you have exposed to me who you are at your core self, I guess from around you, I'm not going to put myself back in a situation, a predicament where I can end up hurt ever again. Baby, I'm not trying to do what? Repeat no broken cycles. I don't want to get back on no emotional roller coaster. I will sit that one out. Hello, somebody, that's just where I stand. That's a boundary for me. I don't believe in allowing people to paint you a whole art gallery before you believe that this is the author of the painter. This is the person that's put you are Picasso, baby. I'm not about to let you play with me. I don't need no whole art gallery. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, sweetheart. Get somebody else to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, get somebody else to do it. I don't need a full art gallery. Understand me. Once you've painted me the picture, once I see crystal clear who you are, what you are, and how you operate, from that point on, I go ahead and turn you loose right there. Understand me. When you start working on yourself on that level, this is what happens when you're dealing with family members. You gotta know that those are gonna sometimes be your biggest haters. Understand me. Won't nobody hurt you like your family. Won't nobody disappoint you like your family. Won't nobody let you down like your family. And you got to know that it hurts 10 times worse when it's your family. And I'm going to explain to you why. Why does it hurt so bad, Coach, when it's your family? It hurts bad when it's your family because you're looking at them like, you know what I've been through. I expect for folk on the outside to hate on me. I expect for folk on the outside to talk bad about me. I expect for folk on the outside to feel a way about me. But you know my struggles. You know what I had to go through. You know about the late night tears. You know about the pacing of the floors. You know about the countless lows that I had to take to get to where I'm at. I just can't believe it's you with all the knowledge that you have. Again, that's a trick of the enemy. Betrayal is not betrayal unless it comes from the inside. That's notes. That's notes. That's notes. It ain't betrayal if it don't come from the inside. Betrayal is not betrayal unless it's coming from the inside. You don't feel betrayed until it's coming from the inside. When that betrayal, come on, betrayal is not betrayal unless it's coming from the inside. You might feel a little bit hurt. Understand me. Come on, double tap on the screen. You might feel a little bit hurt. Let's just be real. When a person is on the outside, your feelings might get hurt just a little bit, but it's not the feeling of betrayal. Understand me. Your feelings might get hurt a little bit, but it's not the feeling of betrayal because it's from the outside. I don't know you. So because I don't know you, I don't allow what you feel, what you think and what you feel and what you say about my life. I don't allow it to have the impact that it has when it's people that actually know me. You don't know me, so I just let you say whatever you're going to say. And I don't feel the need to try to clear it up. I don't feel the need to try to justify it. I don't feel the need to try to make 1 and 1 equal 2 to you because I don't know you, so I can care less about what you think or what you feel. Betrayal is always going to come from the inside. Understand me, because it hurts more when it's coming from somebody that you know. Baby, I would do anything for you. I would have never done that to you. I'd never go outside my way to hurt you, to make somebody look at you a certain type of way or feel about you a certain type of way. Understand me, that's why it hurts so bad. This is why I say to you on a regular basis, there's no special treatment. You can put that in red ink, baby. Ooh, what you say, Coach? Going into 2025, starting from this moment, going into 2025, baby, there's no special treatment, Lily. You know, I know we be wanting to do it, though. We be wanting to show love. So, baby, there's no special treatment. Understand me. You are exactly who you showed me that you were. That's it. That's all. We've used that excuse about family being family and all this. We've used that so many different times that we done wore that completely out. Baby, I want you to understand that even though they're your family, even though y'all share that same blood, that does not mean that you have to stay connected to those individuals. When people can't see you, when they can't hear you, when they don't respect you or value or see what it is that you bring to their life, then baby, you owe it to yourself to honor yourself with the what? Detachment. Understand me, I'm going to honor myself. I'm going to get smooth up out your face, smooth up out your way. Understand me, I will detach from you real quick, fast, in a hurry. You owe that to yourself because won't nothing keep you in a stuck, stagnant state like trying to love people who are already shut out your love, trying to be there for people who've already made up their mind that they don't want you to be there for them. They're trying to get folk to understand when they are already committed to not understanding you, trying to get people to see when they've already committed and said that I got blinded eyes over here. Won't nothing damage you like trying to force something on somebody that's already made up their mind that this is how they're going to be. You have to leave them where they at and keep moving on. You have to leave them where they at and keep moving on with your life, right? Same situation when we're talking about Joseph. Joseph ain't did nobody nothing. Joseph Gideon, low self-esteem, broken confidence because of what he experienced in his own family, own community. And we know this because Gideon made it his business not to just speak on himself, but to also speak on the place where he came from. He says, I'm from the weakest tribe, and I'm the weakest in the tribe, which then gives us insight to know that Gideon feels this way because of where he's from, right? So this is passed down. This is a passed down type of thought, right? This is something that came from one generation to another generation. He put it out there. This is not something that we went searching for. He said, I'm from the weakest tribe, and I'm the weakest in that tribe, which gave us clear insight on where Gideon actually was coming from, right? So lock that in the front part of your mind. Some of y'all might want to put that in your notes. And she's like, wait a minute, good teaching. Okay, I got you. Don't worry, thank you. That's God's plan, baby. I appreciate you. So this is how we come with that understanding, right? And I don't believe that the Bible puts in anything that they don't want us to catch on to. But the thing about it is, you have to be careful for the nothings when you're reading throughout the Bible, because it doesn't go the way that they write it. It leaves it so that you have to study it, right? That's why he says study to show yourself approved. Understand me, it's bits and pieces from this chapter to that chapter, and you have to really be locked in to be ready to go from one chapter to the next chapter back over here, so that you can really realize what happened, what made this happen, what made that happen. And you have to make sure that you committed to really understanding and reading what it says and not what you want it to be, right? So you don't shift the narrative of the Bible. So what I'm saying is, how do we know that this is what Gideon, because this is what Gideon said. This is what he said, right? So we get over here to Joseph, and when Joseph is going through what he's going through, the Bible put emphasis on how jealous Joseph's brothers were of him, right? So that lets us know that the family is already feuding. Understand me, the Bible lets us know through the fact that they're saying that Joseph's brothers was jealous of him, so jealous of him that they decided, they concocted a plan. Understand me, what are you saying, coach? I'm telling you, in the season that you're in, right when you're growing, where you're evolving, right when God is about to do his big work in you, you got to be prepared for some family members, for some close friends, from some folks around you. They're going to become allies. Understand me, what you say, coach? They're going to become allies in your demise. They're going to become allies in a way where they can, you understand me, where they can destroy you, where they can tear you down. They're going to join forces and plot, and they're going to plan, and they're going to come up with different type of ways where they can destroy who you are. We got to get rid of you. Yeah, come on. And I think that it shows us that it's happening inside the family, because again, so many people in 2024, what do? We hear this on every single platform. We give everybody in the family an excuse, right? That's still your family. That's still your family. And you got to think about it, because that's still your family. That's still your family. It's almost like they said that it's okay for your family to hurt you. And this is what we've been taught our whole entire life. No matter what they did, they still your family. No matter how much they hurt you, they're still your family. No matter how much they go outside their way to try to break this and break that in your life, understand that's still your family, as if they're supposed to receive some type of special treatment because of that. That's your family, when the Bible is showing us in the story of Joseph the damage that family would actually bring to your life. When the Bible is explaining to us right now in this book, when it's talking about Joseph, how this man did not do anything to them. You are upset with me because of the love that somebody else had for me, and I didn't even ask them to love me that way. It's going to be some folk that you're going to deal with throughout your life. Understand me, that's going to share the same blood as you, and they're going to be upset with you, not because you've done them anything, but they're going to be upset with you because the favor that's on your life. They're going to be upset with you because of the love that you're receiving from outside people. There's going to be some folk that you share blood with, that's your family, and they're not going to understand how is it happening for you and did not happen for me. We came up in the same house. We had the same issues. We had the same struggles. We went through the same thing. How in the world are you going to be used and I can't be used? How you going to be happy and I can't be happy? Some folk are going to be upset with you because they have in their mindset, why you and not me? Why you? Why daddy want to put his colorful cloth on you? Why did he put his colorful coat on you, Joseph. I'm the firstborn. Why he ain't put it on me? I'm the one that know how to do all of this and all that. Why he ain't put it on me? Why is it that he finds so much joy in you and not me? What make you so special? Understand me. What make you so special? This is how some folk gonna operate, and you have to be wise enough to see when they're behaving this way. Understand me, and do not be finessed, do not be bamboozled by the adversary who wants to trick you into thinking that you have to find some level of fault inside of yourself to make you think, become sidetracked, become extremely distracted, trying to figure out what is it that I'm doing that's making everybody mad at me. What is it that I'm doing that got everybody in their feelings about me? What is it that I'm doing that's making this whole entire family turn their backs on me? What is it that I'm doing that y'all always got an issue with me? It's almost like I can't do nothing right. It's almost like every time I turn around, it's one of y'all calling me, somebody else on the other line, and then y'all always coming at me one after another every single time. And I want you to understand that when you are operating in alignment with the Most High God, they got to team up. Because how else they gonna win? Okay, for real. You have to think about that though. You have to really think about that. They have to team up, because how else are they gonna win? How else are they gonna win? Understand me, baby, favor ain't fair. Understand me, favor ain't fair. And when people see you and view you as a threat, I'm telling you what, this right here, cheat code right here. When people start to team up on you, understand me, when they start teaming up, that's when you know that you're really a threat. Because if they felt like they can get you one-on-one, they wouldn't have to go get somebody else to come and co-sign what it is that they feel. Understand me, people only team up when they feel like, when they've looked at that situation and say, I'm gonna need a little bit of help with this one. I'm not going to be able to destroy this one by myself. I'm not going to be able to bring that one down on my own. I'm gonna need some assistance. People only look for outside support when they feel like they can't do it on their own. Them disliking you is not enough. Them speaking against you is not enough. Them lying and discrediting you is not enough. They have to have some other people to come and join in on it, because they already know, like, I won't be able to do it all by myself. So when you're going through these experiences, even in your family, when you're noticing that everybody is always coming at you, you have to know that they got to team up. You have to go back to the story of Joseph. This was a team effort. They concocted a plan together. This is a team effort. They concocted a plan together. And Joseph is the baby brother. He the youngest in the bunch. Y'all big brothers. Understand me. So how is it that it took all of y'all to get together, to put all y'all heads together to ruin the child? How in the world did, wait, what, coach? Let's think about that real quick. Sometimes you think so little of yourself. Sometimes you think so little of yourself, and I need you to fix that. Put that in your notes real quick. Somebody just said, ouch. Understand me. Sometimes you don't even see the power that you really possess. Some of y'all are not even operating with the authority that you really have. Some of y'all haven't really even tapped into yourself. You didn't spend so much time over there thinking that they so much bigger than you, so much stronger than you, that they have so much over you. And the truth of the matter is, you're way stronger, you're way bigger, you have more power and authority, but you have not tapped into it. You are not utilizing everything that's inside of you. You're trying to figure out why they coming after little old me, why they attacking little old me, why they bothering little old me, baby, because the spiritual you is everything but little. Hello, double tap on my screen. I know you're gonna run. Come back. Understand me. That's because you may be little in the natural. Understand, you might be little in your physical body, but they see, understand that the anointing, they see that the favor, they see that the thing that God is doing inside of you on the supernatural level is anything but little. Understand me, because you see the natural. You're focused on the natural, and we say that you're focused on the natural because you're caught up in why they're treating you the way that they're treating you. That's because the enemy got you distracted. So you're operating in your emotions right now, so deep in your emotions that you don't see the greatness, you don't see your favor, you don't see your anointing, you don't see how big you are spiritually, but the enemy does. Pay attention. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on. I got to turn this treadmill up, baby. I got to put a little pep in this step, baby. Yeah. But the enemy does. What'd you say, coach? But the enemy does. The enemy sees your greatness, sees what it is that's all over you way before you do. You don't understand why you're being attacked, but he knows why you're being attacked. Because if I get you to a point in your life where you're extremely focused on yourself and your development, if you ever get locked in the way that you need to be locked in, if you mess around and start studying, start praying, start fasting, start meditating, start grounding yourself, if you ever step into your spiritual awareness, you're going to be a powerhouse. You're going to be unstoppable. And the enemy knows this way before you do. And that's the reason why he be fighting you so hard. You under attack and you say, I ain't even doing nothing. You under attack and you say, all I'm doing is praying. You under attack and all you doing is fasting. You under attack and they're calling you everything that they can call you, from a hypocrite. Thank you, Yolanda, for the cash app. From a hypocrite to a liar to a fake to a fraud to a this to a that. All they can do is call you every name up under the book, and you don't even know why they calling you the names that they calling you. You don't even know why these things is even coming to your mindset. You don't even know, because the enemy wants to make you question the person that you are. The enemy wants to what? Make you question the person that you are. The enemy wants to do what? Make you question the person that you are. The enemy's job is to drop doubt inside of your heart. And the moment that the enemy drops that doubt inside of your heart, then you start to question, am I doing the right thing or not? Thank you, Terry West, for that cash out. Ooh, okay, I'm sorry. I know you at work. Baby, I'm at work, coach. Hold on. I'm at work. I got to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm at work because I wasn't prepared for you to go where you're going. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You doing too much, and I can't sit at this desk while you doing that. You doing, okay. Oh, hold on. Listen, just spin the chair one time. Spin the chair at the office. Just spin the chair one time. Yeah, that's the enemy's job. That's the enemy's job, baby. His job is to instill that fear, to instill that doubt, to make you question who you are. Good morning, Elder. How are you? He wouldn't be doing his job. He wouldn't be doing his job if he wasn't making you question it. Understand me? Oh, come on, Kira. She playing with me right now. She trying to take me back to New York. I can't go back to New York right now. Stop it. I just said, stop it. Yes, you have to understand that, right? You have to understand that's his job, to instill that fear, instill that insecurity, to instill that doubt inside of your mind, to make you question whether you're good enough or not, to question whether your prayers are making it or not, to question whether your studying is working or not, to question whether you're in the right environment, around the right community. Are you receiving the right information or not? The enemy's job is to make you question what you got going on. And why do the enemy want to make you question what it is that you got going on? Because the enemy's job is to do what? His job is to break what's holding you together. Understand me? The enemy's job is to break what's holding you together. So if your prayer life is what's holding you together, then he wants to break your prayer life. If your study life is what's holding you together, he wants to break your study life. If you're surrounded by people that are influencing you to live your best life and promoting change for your better, for your greater good in your life, then he wants to create drama and discord and separation from that. Because if you continue on that path, then guess what's going to happen at that moment? Understand, guess what's going to happen in that moment? Then you stop, then you become stuck, then you become stifled, then you won't move. Why? Because that's his job, to break what's keeping you together. He instilled that question mark. And you become stuck. You become stagnant. So much that you give up on yourself. You give up on your mission. You throw in the towel. It's so many of you guys right now saying, you know what? I should have stayed on when I was on. I should have stayed locked in when I was locked in. Oh man, as soon as I got to that place in my life where I started questioning certain things about my life, that's when I got stuck. And as soon as I got stuck, I went right back to my old ways. As soon as I got stuck, I just threw in the towel because I was operating. Yeah, that's why God says he's not the author of confusion. It either it is or it isn't, baby. It's either you on board or you're not on board. But that shade of gray, we ain't
dealing in no shade of gray. Understand that we're not doing no straddling in the fence. We're not doing that lukewarm. We're not doing that double-mindedness. It's either you in or you're out. That's it. That's all. Because I'm going to tell you right now, won't nothing upset you. Understand me? Won't nothing upset you like putting all that work into yourself, doing all of this to be able to create the very best version of yourself that you could possibly create, and working on yourself both day and night, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you throw it all away. And then you look back and you're like, man, I should have stayed on board. That's what the enemy job is to interrupt your transition, to prevent you from reaching that full level of transformation, to keep you from reaching and living in your fullest potential, to stop you from having that abundant life that God has promised you. His job is to keep you right there stuck, operating in that same lack thinking, in that same place. No growth, no development, no nothing. You got to be tired of the lack. You got to be tired of the lack. The enemy's job is to make you question. You got to be tired of the lack. You got to be tired of that. Here go Joseph, ain't done nothing to nobody. His brothers then teamed up against him. Understand me, then teamed up against him. So what are we learning from that? That there's no special privileges when it comes down to family. That family will betray you the same way friends and foe will also betray you. There's no special treatment. So when I establish boundaries in my life, my boundaries have to be fair and consistent all the way across the board. If you don't see me, if you don't hear me, if you don't value me, if you don't see what I bring to your life, then my absence shouldn't be a problem for you. So I will get up out your face and I will get up out your way and I will do it expeditiously. Understand me? What you say, coach? I said expeditiously. No time wasted. Understand me? No time wasted. That's it. That's all. So in this situation, we're understanding now that this is what's happening to Joseph people. And okay, so what else are you saying? Because you said Gideon and now you want Joseph. So what else is it that you got to tell us about Joseph, coach? And I want you to understand that. Don't get misled and think that your family won't lie on you as well. Understand me? Don't think that they won't lie, because not only did Joseph's brother go out there, understand me, and sell him into slavery, not only did they go and put this is exactly what they do. So I need for you to stop getting distracted. I want you to stop getting thrown off and start looking at stuff talking about, oh my God, but that's my family and I can't believe, and oh my God, I didn't think that they would do, and oh my God, I did not see that coming. I don't know why you ain't see that coming when the Bible is a blueprint right there. The Bible in the story of Joseph is letting you know just how conniving, just how wicked, understand me, that family can be. The Bible just showed you that right there. So if you opened up your book, then I don't understand why y'all keep inboxing me talking about my family. I don't care nothing about that. Ain't no special privileges because folk family. If you're looking over here in Joseph, it gives you, come on, Lily, let's be real. It breaks it down right there for you. Not only did you go out here and betray me and sell me into slavery, you also, let's be real about this thing. Not only did you do that, you lied on me. Ooh, wait a minute. Did you lie? Stop thinking that they won't lie on you. Stop thinking, come on, put that in your, stop being shocked when folk lie on you. Stop being shocked when folk go and tell untruths on you. Understand, stop being shocked when folks start making up stuff about you. Stop being shocked, baby. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. Not only did they betray him and sell him out there in slavery, they had the audacity to go back to their daddy and lie to him and say that the man had been attacked by wild animals. Hello, somebody, wait a minute. And then you put me under the ground out of everything else. You didn't just go and say, I got put into slavery or some people captured me. You had the audacity to go and say that the animals unalived me and then threw the animal blood all up on the coat. Understand me, that people malicious. Stop putting your trust in people. People will disappoint you. People will let you down. People will make a complete fool out of you. People will run amok up in your life. Do you hear me? You better stop putting your trust in folk. Understand me? Yeah, that's for the folks. Baby, you better stop. People will definitely let you down. The Bible says, listen here, understand me. He says, no, this grass gonna wither. These flowers gonna fade. The only thing that's gonna always be the same, that's gonna forever stand, is gonna be on my word. That right there was enough to let us know not to put our trust in people, our faith in people. Understand me, folk will disappoint you. People will mislead you. People will do this to you. If you're not careful, you better learn how to pay close attention to folk. Understand me, I'm talking about close attention. Double tap on my screen. 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 Let me get 100 stars on Facebook. Facebook, can I get 100 stars? Let me get 100 stars on Facebook. Can I get 5 badges on IG? Double tap on my screen. Where we at, TikTok? Go ahead and get us up to 100K. I think we at 81.6. Get us up to 100K. Double tap on that screen. Hit that share button. What you say, Coach? Yeah, I'm giving y'all an opportunity to write. While they sending some love, y'all go ahead and get them notes in there. Well, stop putting your trust in folk. People will let you down. People will, they understand me, people will lie on you. People will hurt you and then turn around. Understand? Oh, I can't get. Don't you say that just yet? Double tap on the screen because I'm ready to say something else. People will disappoint you. Understand me? People will disappoint you. People will let you down. People will lie on you. Stop acting like you so super duper surprised when folk get the line. Thank you, Benny Simpson. Thank you, Lola Way. Stop acting like y'all so surprised. Thank you, Danielle. When people start lying, because this is what folk do. They've been lying since the beginning of time. Understand me? They didn't lie so much that Jesus said to them at one point. He said, "What you want me? I want y'all to stop lying like you do." He said, because the apostle asked him. He said, "What is it that you want us to do? How is it that you want us to fast? What is it that you want us to do? How you want us to pray? How you want us to do all these things?" Jesus turned back around to him and said, "No, I want you to stop lying. If you're going to do anything, stop lying." That's what he said. He said, stop lying. He said, a liar can't even tarry in my eyesight. What does that mean, Coach? He says, that means you can't even struggle in my eyesight. Understand me? He says, I can deal with a lot of stuff, but a liar, I just can't deal with. And now y'all try to understand why us as humans get so frustrated with people that be lying the way that they be lying, because Jesus himself even got frustrated with a liar. He says, a liar can't even tarry in my eyesight. You can't even struggle in my eyesight. Understand that I don't want nothing to do with you. So if Jesus don't want nothing to do with a liar, then that right there all by itself explains why we get so frustrated, so agitated, so annoyed with a liar. Understand me? That's why we get so mad. He is Jesus. If he don't want to deal with the baby, yeah, we ain't even half of him. That's why you gotta get away from me. He don't even want to deal with you. So you know I don't. You'll be lying. Same thing happened over here with Joseph. Same thing happened over here with Romeo. Go ahead, man. For real. You know, same thing happened with Joseph. Like, y'all, not only did y'all sell me into slavery, y'all went back to my daddy and y'all lied. So don't be surprised when people get the line. Somebody did my chat just say, but what else? Don't be surprised when they're lying, but what else? But what else, Coach? I'm giving you these things because I'm talking all this week. All this week. Thank you, Terry West, for the cash out. I see you, Kara. Kara, ready for this type of care. No, all this week we talking about, but that's not how the story ends. But what else, Coach? But what else? Don't be surprised when people get to lying, and understand this. And don't be surprised when they start trying to cover up their lies. Understand me. This right here. Don't be surprised when they start lying. And what else? And don't be surprised when they start going outside of their way to cover up their lies. When they start lying on top of the lies. When they start concocting all this other different stuff to try to make it make sense when they know that they're lying. Don't be surprised, because I'm going to tell you, all of that is nothing but the trick of the enemy. All of that ain't nothing but the trick of the enemy to distract you, to create confusion, and then create more confusion on top of the confusion, so that you spend all this unlimited amount of time trying to prove to other people that they're lying, trying to prove to other people that this right here ain't the right thing, trying to prove to other people that this right here, oh, this is not this and this is not that. Understand me? So what happens is you waste a bunch of your time, a bunch of your energy, a bunch of your effort. You waste it on something that means absolutely nothing. Understand me? You know that it's a lie. They know that it's a lie. Understand me? And anybody that's going to believe whatever, you have to learn how to step back and step away and let people believe what they want to believe. Just know that that's not how the story is going to end. As my grandma Mag would say, baby, it's going to all come out in the wash, and we just haven't finished filling up just yet. What you say, coach? It's going to all come out in the wash, and we just haven't finished filling up yet. But baby, when the clothes get washed, yeah, when we fill it up, we're going to see what's what in the end. We're going to see how it comes out in the end. Come on, double tap on the screen. What you're saying, in other words, I'm saying you have to stop wasting your time. Trying to understand why people said what they said and why they continue to build on top of that lie, why they start making up stuff on top of everything. All of that is nothing but a trick of the enemy to cause you to lose focus, to rob you of your attention, to have you losing valuable time, wasting valuable time on minor things. These things really and truly don't even matter. Understand me? But he will have you so super invested in it that you will get to the point where you will start draining yourself. Understand me? You'll start wearing yourself out. Thank you, Amanda. You'll start wearing yourself out trying to understand why they said what they said, trying to understand why they moved how they moved, trying to understand why they made all of that up. You will be so hurt. You will be so bitter. You will be so bothered by that you will start lashing out. And the moment that you start lashing out is the moment that you start giving the enemy exactly what he wanted. This is why he does what he does. He wants to pull you out of alignment. He wants to get you to behave the way that they're behaving. He wants you to get down on their level. He wants you to respond to what it is that they're doing. That's his job. And the moment that you start doing so is the moment that you lose. That's the moment that you lose. All of it is a trick of the enemy. The reason why I use Gideon and then I came to Joseph is because when God was working with Gideon, he was working with Gideon. When God was working with Joseph, he was working with Joseph. When Joseph was sold, it was just Joseph. When Joseph went to jail, it was just Joseph. When Joseph went before the king, it was just Joseph. And when Joseph went from all of those struggles and becoming the high priest, understand, it was just Joseph. It was all by him, by himself. In the story of Gideon, all the times when God was dealing with Gideon, even though Gideon was out there with all his people, he was speaking directly to Gideon. Understand me? When the angel came before Gideon. As a matter of fact, when you go and read the story, it's going to also show that Gideon was asking him for the different times to reassure him that he was going to actually win this battle. And Gideon made it his business. Come on. Gideon made his business to sneak out after everybody had already went away. He made sure that whenever he was doing what he was doing, that it was just him and God all by themselves. Go read the story. I promise you, it's right there. What I'm telling you is you don't need it. Understand me? You think you need their support, but you don't. You think that you need their investment, but you don't. You think that you need them to be on board, but you don't. Understand me? When you become in alliance with the Most High God, all you need is just you and him. You're wasting your valuable time. You're wasting your good energy. You're wasting all of this stuff, right? Your attention, your growth, all of this stuff you're wasting trying to get people on board that don't even supposed to be on board. You don't even need it. You don't even need it. You're wasting your time, your energy, and effort on things and people that you don't even need. God is like, he says, what? Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Understand me. Once you become in alliance with me, it don't even matter whether they support you or not. Once you become in alliance with me, it doesn't matter whether they're going to invest in you or not. Once you become in alliance with me, you have to understand that I can do exceedingly and abundantly more than you can ask or think. You have to know that I will multiply your little. All you have to do is hand it here. That's it. That's all. You think that your life is small? Hand it here. You think your business is small? Hand it here. You think that you can't do it? Hand it here. I can show you what I can do with what you hand over to me. But the problem is sometimes we struggle with handing it over. Understand that sometimes our greatest struggle is not that we're not serving a big God. It's because we're not surrendering to our big God. What's the problem? A lot of the time, the problem is not that we're not serving a big God, but we fail at surrendering to the big God. We give him bits and pieces of our life instead of giving him our whole entire life. And in order for you to live up to your fullest potential, in order for you to grow and evolve the way that God wants you to grow and evolve, you have to be willing to surrender your all. You have to be willing to surrender your all. You have to be willing to surrender your all. It never speaks about how Joseph went and tried to explain what happened. It never said that Joseph tried to escape and go back to his hometown to go find people, to go confront people, to go have that one more conversation. Look me directly in my eyes and tell me that you don't love me. Look me directly in my face and tell me that you don't want this anymore. I want you to... No. You have to get to a place in your life where you don't even care about telling your side of the story. You have to get into a place in your life where you don't care about breaking things down and making it make sense to folk. You just have to move right along and let it be exactly what it's going to be, because it's what is going to all come out in the wash. Why? Because this is not how the story is going to end. Understand me. Double tap on my screen real quick. Double tap on the screen. What you say, coach? You have to develop the mentality of, baby, I'm not breaking nothing down to anybody. I'm not wasting my time, my energy, or my effort trying to make anybody understand anything, because people that know me, understand me, they really know me, and people that love and support me are going to love and support me, and there's not going to be anything that anybody is going to be able to say to them that's going to change the love that they have for me, understand, or the support that they have for me. That's not going to change that. And if it does, it just simply means that you was waiting on somebody to say something. You was waiting on your opportunity to hate. You was waiting on your opportunity to get down over there and come up against me. That's all that I see. So with me knowing that and understanding that, I'm not paying neither one of y'all no attention. Yeah, because when people know you, they know you. Understand me? Because when people know you, they really know you. Understand me? When people know you, they know you. And you ain't even got to be in the room. Can we talk about it? When people know you, come on TikTok, double tap on that screen. Do me a favor, hit that share button. Because when I say this, I want to make sure that everybody on the platform understand it. Hit that share button, hit that share button. Double tap on the screen. Where y'all at? Hit that button. Yeah, come on, double tap on that screen. Get us up to 1,000 on the stars right now. We're at 977. Let's get some stars going on Facebook. Let's truth be told. Can we tell the truth? I just want to tell the truth. I see the shares. I see y'all sharing on TikTok. Let's go. Hit that share. One thing's for sure, two things for certain is this right here. Understand me. The more that you grow, the more that you evolve in life. One thing you got to understand is this right here. People that know you, that genuinely know you, that love you, that support you, people that have been with you for a minute, you ain't got to ever be in the room and they'll still defend you. Understand me. You ain't got to be right there and they'll still be ready to go to hell or jail about you. They will look a person directly in the face and say, no, that's not them. You got to show me where they said that. Matter of fact, let's call them up. Let's go ahead and get this together. Let's get it together right now. You ain't even got to be in the same city, the same state, the same country as that individual, but they will let you know straight up, baby, no, that we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't putting that out there like that. We ain't about to handle that right there. That's how it is when you're dealing with people that know you. Understand me, people that love you, that value you, that supports what it is. The only time you want to run into some situations where people are allowing this to happen is when they was waiting on the information. They was waiting on that I told you so moment. They was waiting on that moment to be able to slander you. They was waiting on that moment for you to be able to fall. Understand me. That's all. This ain't how the story ends. Baby, this ain't how the story ends. This ain't how the story ends. This man never went back to go try to correct nothing. He never went back. Thank you all. Thank you guys so much. I see the stars coming. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to be comfortable without telling your side of the story. Thank you, LaToya Lane. I appreciate you, baby. Understand me. You have to be comfortable not telling your side of the story. And I'm saying that to somebody this morning. Hear me, not with your ears, hear me with your heart. It's okay. Even if you had the opportunity to tell your side of the story, baby, some folks still not gonna believe you. They've already made up their mind that you are not right. It's just a waste of your time. It's a waste to sit there and try to go back and forth with that individual. Baby, that's a trick of the enemy. You don't owe nobody no explanation for nothing. If you want to really prove something to somebody, show them how they didn't stop nothing in your life. Thank you, Shay Shay. Show them how they didn't put pause or slow up nothing in your life. Show them how you're still going to succeed, even if you got to succeed without them. Show them how you're still going to be one of the greats, even if you have to be one of the greats without them. Show them that yes, you may have lied on me, you may have lied to me, understand me, you might have put me in a very bad predicament, in a bad situation. You may have cost me. Some folk that I thought loved me more than anything, they may have turned their backs on me because of this situation, but I'm going to show you that even without you and without them, I'm still not giving up on me. I'm not still throwing in the towel on me. That's right. You had the opportunity to win with me. Now you're going to have to watch me win, because giving up is not an option. Taking a loss is not an option. Understand me. I'm going to continue to press towards the mark of the high calling. No matter what, I'm going to continue to live my very best life. No matter what, understand, I'm not letting nothing or nobody prevent me from living my very best life. This is going to happen with or without you. Understand, this ain't how the story ends. Baby, I'm just getting started. This ain't how the story ends. You still in the table of contents. You ain't even got into we're in the table of contents. You thought you walking away from me was going to make me not love me? You thought that you walking away from me was going to make me not see me as I'm that girl or that guy? You thought that you walking away from me was going to make me give up on life? I was living and breathing before I met you. Hello, somebody, you are not my air. You are not my water. I don't need you to survive. You are a bonus in my life. Understand me. And this is why it's so important for you to know who you are. This is why it's so important for you to know what you bring to the table. This is why it's so important for you to have a good self-esteem and a good confidence, because when you don't, people will try to play with you. Baby, it was once upon a time in my life when I did not know you. Don't breathe too deep, because I'll go back to that. Yeah. Tread lightly, my boy. Hello. Yeah. Hey. Don't you ever think like that. I will go back. I'll go back to that. Come on, big Scorpio. Can we be real about it? Baby, yeah, don't ever get so comfortable over here thinking that you can disrespect me, that you can talk to me crazy, that you can walk me like a dog or treat me like a doormat. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is I know how good I was and how good I had it before I came in contact with you. And that's what folk don't want you to remember. That's why they go outside of their way to do what, Gideon? Try to destroy your confidence, to try to destroy your self-esteem, to try to make it seem as though you are weak and you cannot survive without them. Understand, that's why they do that. Why do they do that? Why do they behave like that? They lie on you, Joseph. They make up stuff on you, Joseph. They hate you because of how other folk love you, Joseph. Understand me. Why do they do that? Because they realize that favor, it just ain't fair. Understand me. And people see your greatness. They see your anointing way before you do. So you might be going through a tough time in your life right now. You might be experiencing hardship right now. You might be in a struggle right now. You might be walking around right now heavy-hearted right now, but this ain't gonna be how you're going to be always. Understand me. This what you go. Oh, this gonna pass. This gonna pass. This is not how it's going to always be. And we know that that's not how it's going to always be, because when Joseph got to the prison, understand me, and the king needed somebody to interpret his dream, what happened? Understand me, God will send a complete stranger to do it. He's going to make sure that the mission is fulfilled. He's going to make sure that whatever the job that you were supposed to be doing, that the job is going to be done. Understand me, and it's still going to be done by you. Understand, the job going to be done, and the job still gonna be done by me. What you saying? Because I done went through this, went through that, and all of that, baby, my assignment still never changes. Understand me. No matter how much I cry, my assignment is still the same. No matter how many walls that I slide down, my assignment is still the same. No matter how many times I drive around in the circle listening to the saddest music, my assignment doesn't change because of my mood swing. Understand, my assignment doesn't change. I still got a job that I have to do. I still have an assignment that I gotta fulfill. That doesn't change based on my emotional state. So what are you saying? Let me get closer to the camera. So what are you saying? Gideon could have threw a temper tantrum, but it doesn't say that he threw a temper tantrum. Hold on. Joseph could have threw a temper tantrum, but it didn't say he threw a temper tantrum. They went through what they had to go through to get to what they had to get to. They went through what they had to go through to get to what they had to get to. They went through what they had to go through to get to what they had to get to. Understand me. That's it. That's all. So in other words, your temper tantrum won't help. Hello, your adult temper tantrum, that won't help. I'm sorry. I know it might make you feel good in the natural, baby, but that whining and that pouting and that walking around with your face balled up and walking around with your head down and doing all of that complaining and all that. Don't get mad at me, okay? But that's not going to fix the situation. I hate to break it to you, but somebody gotta say it, baby. Your temper tantrums, sliding down the wall, pacing the floor, driving out the expensive gas, sitting in a warm bathtub, lighting up all your candles, listening to the most depressing music you can find. None of that is going to fix the situation. Hello, somebody, that's a waste of time. That's a waste of good energy, a waste of good candles, running up your water bill, making sure that you have to pay more money, buying more gas. Understand me? You might as well get up. Hey, the fact of the matter is, you get more work done on your feet than on your behind. You got to get up. Your friends say, yo, listen, somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it, baby. It's time for you to get off your behind and on your feet. It's time for you. Those temper tantrums won't move God. He's not going to be moved by the fact that you over there whining and crying and doing all of that. That's not how this works. Understand me. You have to know that the assignment is going to be the assignment, and you have to be willing to follow that process all the way through. One of the things that I always tell the chosen family is what? If God brings you to it, then he's going to bring you through it. And if God calls you to do a thing, not only does he call you to do a thing, he fully equips you for the thing that he's calling you to do. He's not going to have you out here ignorant. Understand? And this is the reason why you fast. This is the reason why you pray. This is the reason why you meditate. This is the reason why you develop your own personal, intimate relationship with the Most High God, so that he can give you step-by-step instruction, right? So that he can give you step-by-step instruction, so that he can show you the path in which he wants you to take on your spiritual journey. Understand me, your job is to be in alliance with the Most High God, not in alliance with Coach, but in alliance with the Most High God. Your loyalty is with your assignment. Your assignment is with the Most High God. It's not with your chosen family. It's not with your coach. It's not with your therapist. It's not with your minister. It's not with your pastor or your apostle, your alliance is with the Most High God. You have to make sure that on a regular basis, that's who you are consulting for instruction. You shouldn't make no move without prayer first. I got to pray about it. Thank you, Lily. Oh, I got to pray about it. Let me take that to God in prayer. Let me figure out how I need to move with that. Let me figure out what I need to be doing about that. That should be your daily, anything that you're doing in your life, every move that you make in your life, it should all start with consulting God first, because the last thing that you want to do is go through all of this stuff, right? All of these trials, all these tribulations, all these dark hours in your life. You don't want to go through all of those things and then look back and say, oh, this right here, I thought it was a blessing, but this is a curse. This is a burden. This is something that is heavy to carry. I wish I'd never done that. You could save yourself a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of effort by consulting him before you make that move. Understand that. And I dropped that in November. I said, hey, look, stop moving without consulting. Stop making adjustments without first making assessments. That's putting the cart before the horse. That's not how you move. Understand me. Before you adjust anything in your life, you have to make an assessment. You have to make sure that you're not taking out anything that you need. It's a process. Before everything that you do in your life, baby, it's a process. It's a process. Everything that you do. Now, here we go. Joseph then made it all the way over here. He's interpreting the king's thing, right? He's doing all of that. The king now makes him the high priest. All of that. We taught about that. But when grandma says, it'll all come out in the wash, and we just haven't finished filling up yet. In other words, what she was saying, and I didn't understand this because I was only 10 or 11 at the time. But now at the age of 46, I understand exactly what they meant, what she meant when she said, baby, stop trying. You know, we in trouble. We running around grandmama's house doing everything, and your cousin lying on you like, they lying on me. And you getting in trouble more because you still mad about it, and you going back and forth about it, and she looks and she says, hey, baby, listen here. It's gonna all come out in the wash. Just haven't finished filling up yet. Now at 46, you understand. It might not happen right there in that moment, but in due time, everything that needs to be known will be known. It will be exposed. That the truth is eventually going to find its way to the light. Understand that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Come on, double tap on the screen. Let's be real. So in other words, what I'm telling you is keep living. Stay focused. Don't stop. Don't give the enemy your attention. Don't dare get down on their level. Don't waste your time trying to make people understand or make people get it or see where you're coming from with certain things. Stay focused. Stay focused on your journey, because God is going to expose it all in due time. In other words, I'm saying to you that this is not how the story is going to end. This is not how it's going to end, especially when you're in alliance with the Most High God. Now here go Joseph. He didn't over there. He didn't made it to becoming the high priest. And what happens at this time? They go into a famine. And when they go into the famine, now Joseph and Joseph's brother and dad and all of them, they're low on food. They don't have any food and they don't have any supplies. Understand me. They don't have any food. They don't have any supplies. So what is it they're going to do? They have to go to the king's house. Who is the high priest over at the king's house? Who's in charge of passing out the food? Understand me. Somebody just asked me who real quick. They got to go. They're in a famine. They're in a famine at this time. And now that they're in a famine, right, they got to go to the king because they need the king to give them food and then whatnot. They need food and whatnot. So now they got to go to the king house. Who is at the king house and who is the high priest of the king's house and who is the one that is responsible for passing out the food? Baby, come on. Who? Joseph. The same ones that went outside their way to destroy you, it's the same ones. Remember in the beginning of this video, I said, how is it that you do all of that and then turn around and ask for my help? You do all of that and then you turn around and now you over here asking me, can I make them, what, all this? Yeah. Now you need a favor from me? After you done went outside your way to try to destroy me? After you done went outside your way and dug a ditch for me? After you done went outside your way and threw me and sold me into slavery? Now you turn around and you need my assistance? You need me to put food in your belly. You need me to give you resources so that you guys will be okay after you've gone outside of your way to do what you've done to me. And I've never done anything to you, never hurt you, never lied on you, never even came back to daddy's house to expose you, never went outside my way to make a mockery out of you, never done any of that. And now here you are back in my face and you're begging. Ooh. God has a funny way of turning things right on around. God has a, God has a funny way of turning things right on around. We just haven't finished filling up yet. So now here they come in there and they need something from Joseph, right? That's the same thing that we experience on a regular basis. This is the same thing that we experience on a regular basis. How you hurt me but want me to help you. Come on, put that in. Yeah. You're going to experience that. There's going to be some people in your life that's going to go outside of their way to hurt you, and then they're going to turn around and they're going to ask for help from you. Put that in your notes. Yeah, you have to be prepared for this. Understand me. There's going to be some people that's going to go outside of their way to hurt you, and they're going to turn around and they're going to ask for your help. Understand me. They're going to turn around and ask you for your help. And I need for you to understand, this is good. This is going to be real good stuff. It's not going to be what you want to hear. And I told you this already, because when we move like how God moves, it's not always in alignment with our natural. Understand me. There's going to be some people that's going to go outside of their way to hurt you, and they're going to turn around and want your help. And guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to help them. Oh yeah. Hey, I said y'all probably wasn't gonna like it. And you're gonna have to help them. And you're gonna have to, and your friend said, Leroy, I'm sorry, friend, but I had to tell the truth. And you're gonna have to help them. But hear me. The thing about it is, you're helping them. It's not about you. You helping them, it's about you being in alignment with the Most High God. You helping them, it's not you, it's the God that is within you, right? So you helping them is what's going to bring your breakthrough, because you can't afford to behave like them. If they came to you after they hurt you and then they turn around and they have to ask you for help, if you decide, I ain't helping you after what you did to me, after how you hurt me, after how you did this, then guess what you're doing? You're now operating out of your emotions. You just got down on their level. Now you're responding to them with the same type of spirit that they were over there and they were handling you. Understand me. You owe that. Because that's going to determine your breakthrough. God says, I'm going to spin the block with that situation. I'm going to put you at the head of that situation. And how you handle that situation is going to determine whether or not you're going to go to that next level or not. Understand me. Let me see what you would do if them tables was turned. Let me see how you will move when them tables get turned. Let me see if I'm really the head of your life. Let me see if you will really move with that Christ conscious when I send the one that hurt you, the one that betrayed you, the one that let you down, the one that sold you into slavery, the one that did everything in their power to destroy you. If I sent them back to you, what would you do? What would you do? Friends say, my. What would you do? You owe it to do what you need to do. Do the best that you can do and move on. You helping doesn't mean that you have to reconnect. You issuing something doesn't mean that I have to bring you back into a fold with me. I can help you and still never talk to you again. I can give you what you need and move right on about my business. I can provide a service without being connected to you. Understand me? That's it. That's all. Yes, I'll help you, but will we go back into that same state? Oh, baby, no, ma'am. No, sir. I'll give you what you need because I'm not going to let anybody starve. But at the same, oh, no, but you can eat it in your car. You can eat it at your house. You won't eat it from my table, but I will help you. Right? But I will help you. You have to learn. You have to learn to behave this way. You have to learn how to behave this way in this situation. When his brothers came there, you have to also know that he still, can you imagine? He still ain't even want to embarrass his brothers. He still ain't want to embarrass his brothers. He want to humiliate his brothers after everything that they done to him. He cleared out the whole entire area. He told everybody to get out. He put everybody out. Understand me? He put everybody out. Before he exposed it to his brothers who he was, he cleared the room. Understand me? Me helping you doesn't have to be ostracized. Me doing it for you and doing this. Oh, baby, yeah. I ain't got to put it on the show. I ain't got to do all of that. I'm going to do it for you, and I'm going to go on about my business. That's what I'm going to do. When he did it for them after every single thing that they done to him, understand me, he did not put it on display. He asked everybody to leave the room before he exposed to them, understand me, who he was. He says, I'm your brother. I'm the one that you sold into slavery. I'm the one that you treated so poorly. I'm the one that you lied on. I'm the one that you went and made all that stuff. Oh, baby, that's who I am at that moment. In the brothers' mind, they already had thought. In that mind, they thought right then and there, oh, he ain't about to give us no food. He's not about to do it. He ain't gonna do that. After all that we done to him, we know doggone well he not about to help us. He gonna have us beheaded. He gonna have us whipped. He's gonna have us stoned. He's gonna have us thrown into prison. There's no way that he's going to help us after everything that we done to him. This is the mindset of a person that is operating in a fleshly or carnal type of mind. They know that they don't deserve your grace. They know that they don't deserve your love. They know that they don't deserve your relationship. They know that they don't deserve your goodness. They know this already. So their expectation is that you say no. See what I'm going with it? See what I mean? When I say when they show up after they hurt you and they want you to help them, your breakthrough is attached to whether or not you help them. Your next level is attached to whether or not you help them. How you move from this situation is going to determine whether you're ready to go to your next level or not. It's going to make that determination right there. See, the enemy is thinking, oh, he gonna help y'all. Y'all gonna perish. Y'all gonna starve out here. We gonna make sure that you don't get what you need. We gonna send you right there. That's how the enemy wants you to operate, right? But when they get there, it was painful. What are you saying, Coach? It's gonna hurt you to do it. I might as well tell you the truth because we already outside. It's gonna hurt you to help them after knowing how bad they hurt you. It's gonna hurt you when you have to humble yourself. You understand me? And do for them in spite of everything that they done for you. That's gonna hurt. That's going to hurt. But baby, let me tell you something right here, cheat code. But it's gonna feel so good afterwards. But in the thick of it, it's gonna hurt. Oh, because in your mind, the enemy is what? The mind is what? The enemy's playground. So in your mind, while you're helping them, the only thing that the enemy is going to be doing is recycling all of those thoughts of every single thing that they've done to you. Understand me, this is his job, to play games inside of your mental, to understand, that's his job, to play games into your mental, to frustrate you, to agitate you on a mental level. Understand me, this is what he has access to. The heart is what he doesn't have access to unless you allow him in. So he's up here and he's playing field day. Understand, hacky sack, carrying the egg, jumping over things. Oh, he having a day up in there, right? He's reminding you of everything that they done to you, how they hurt you, how they lied, how they cheated, how they manipulated, how they humiliated you, how they went outside of their way to make you look bad. He's bringing all of that to your remembrance. And even though you remember what it is that they done, you have to fight against that, knowing that it's not about my conscience, it's about Christ's conscience, and I have to operate with the mindset of Christ. So I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Understand, I'm gonna have to do it anyway, even though in my heart I may may not want to do it. I know the right thing is for me to do it. My job is to follow his instructions, even when it's uncomfortable, to follow his instructions, even when I see every reason in the world as to why I shouldn't. Supernaturally, spiritually, I owe it to myself to do the right thing. Because if truth be told, Christ had every reason in the world not to go up on the cross. But I ain't going to go there. I'm going to finish Joseph. I'm going to finish Joseph. I'm just trying to put it out there for you. For anybody that's over there saying, well, I don't know about that. Well, just think about it that way real quick. I'm going to let you ponder with that. If Christ thought the way that we thought on a regular basis, I ain't going to do that because of who they are and what they are, then he would have never went to the cross, right? Then he would have never went to the cross because he was betrayed before he went to the cross. He was lied on before he went to the cross. Understand me? Yeah, he had people that he knew and that he loved that gave him up to the people that were searching for him and before he went to the cross. Understand me? All of these things happened to him before he went to the cross, right? So if we were operating with the mindset of Christ, then we have to still be prepared to do what? We still got to be prepared to go to the cross. That's just it. People are going to lie on you. People are going to cheat. People are going to say these different things and whatnot. And you owe it to yourself to still operate with the Christ conscious, which is I'm still going to do the right thing in spite of you. In spite of you, I'm going to do the right thing because I'm not going down with you. Clock it. I'm gonna do the right thing in spite of you because I'm not you. And I'm not going down with you. And it is going to hurt. Because the Bible also put emphasis on the fact that Joseph cried out. A loud cry. And the cry was so deep, so loud, so powerful that it covered the whole entire area, so much so that they heard him cry all the way on the outside of the palace doors. It put emphasis on the fact that Joseph cried and cried a deep, a loud, a powerful cry. Why? Because that pain runs deep. That pain run deep when you're looking at somebody and you're thinking inside of yourself like, I would have never did you like that. I would have never hurt you like that. I would have never betrayed you like that. I would have never let you down like that. I would have never sold you. Understand, you were my brothers. Everything that I was going to do was going to do for us. Understand me. And even in the middle of what it is that you're going through, even in the middle of the famine, even in the middle of the fact where I could really ruin you, I love you so much that I wouldn't do it. I would never do to you. Yeah, that makes you cry. That pain, that type of pain, that pain run deep. That's the type of pain that makes you clutch yourself. Like, there's no way. I can't wrap my mind around why you would do what you did. They said he cried. But he still helped him. It's going to all come out in the wash. And we just haven't finished filling up yet. What does that mean, Coach? Because the brothers had to go back and expose to the father what they done. The truth is going to eventually come out. Baby, this ain't how the story is going to end. They haven't even seen your best yet. You haven't had your best season just yet. We are still in the thick of things. We're still in the thick of things. We're still in the preparation stages of where we're going in life. Don't give up. Don't get distracted. Don't throw in the towel. Don't develop the mentality of, I can't go any further than this. You owe this to yourself to continue to push forward. You owe this to yourself to make sure that you're super focused. You owe this to yourself. Understand me. This is a personal and unique journey. I decided to start this week off with those two people because I wanted to really show you how you don't need a group. You don't need a crew. You don't need a whole bunch of folk. When you are in alignment with the Most High God, then that's all that you need. Just you and him. Like I said with Gideon, Gideon made sure that he he was by himself when the angel was revealing the confirmation to him. This is what he made sure. This whole entire time, Joseph was out here all by himself. Understand me, in the pit by himself, sold into slavery by himself, handling the ridicule, the persecution, and everything by himself. When he was in prison, yes, it was somebody in prison, but there was just him by himself. Understand me, in the prison, when he got promoted by himself. You have to know how strong your alliance is with the Most High God. You have to know that every single thing that you need to be able to persevere, to endure, to keep pushing forward, you already possess. But baby, you got to activate that thing in your life. These things are just laying dormant in our life. We don't even know it. It's laying dormant in your life. You have to make that faith work. You have to make that faith work. Hold on to that thought. Hold on to that thought. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hold on to that thought. We're going to work that thought tomorrow. What you say, Coach? In your notes right there with make that faith work. Make that faith work. Put that at the top. Put that at the top of your notes for tomorrow. Make that faith work. This week's conversation about this is not how the story ends. Tomorrow we're starting off with make that faith work. You have to activate your faith. You have to activate it. Until you activate your faith, it's just laying there dormant. No, nothing. It won't move until you start activating it. Good morning, Grand Rising, Rich Rising. Happy New Day. We're going to have a whole week of teaching. As we wind down 2025, it is so important that we prepare ourselves for every situation. And that's what I'm doing my best to expose to you guys. Different situations on a day-to-day that we will be facing on a day-to-day, right? That's what I'm trying to expose to you, trying to get you to see that these things right here, these small things that we step over every single day are not as small as we think that they are. These things have powerful punches that they are carrying. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys are prepared for this on every hand. But if this was a good word for you on this morning, if you received a good word of motivation, inspiration, and confirmation on today, do me a favor and double tap on my screen. Send me some love. We need a couple more. We need about 400 stars on Facebook to reach our goal. It's actually about 320 something stars over there on Facebook to reach our goal. Real quick, double tap on the screen if you got what you needed this morning. Double tap on the screen. Can I get 6 badges on IG? 6 badges on IG real quick. Double tap on that screen. TikTok, y'all at 186.3. We got to get on up to 2K. Let's get up to 200K. Let's get up to 200K. Double tap on that screen real quick if you got the word that you needed this morning, man. Y'all already know I'm super excited. Today is what? Liquid Mondays. Hey, let's go. Everybody that's in alignment with Liquid Mondays and Liquid Thursdays, y'all know that we are on nothing but liquids all day today from 6 a.m. today until 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then on Thursday, it's the same thing. Liquid Monday, Liquid Thursday from 6 a.m. on Thursday to 6 a.m. Friday. You got to make sure that you're locked in. Mind, body, soul, spirit. This is what we're doing, man. We're making sure that we're completely detoxing our whole entire selves, man, making sure that we're showing up as our best self every single day. I absolutely love you guys, man. Y'all already know what I'm preparing to do. I'm getting ready to go to Africa the end of this month. I'll be flying out on the 24th. Coming back January, I'll be back in January 5th. I'm going to get back on the 4th, but I'll probably get back to South Carolina on the 5th because it's going to be so late. But yes, so that's what I'm preparing to get into it right now. But y'all know when I get back into the U.S. 2025 is all the way up. Y'all know February 1st and 2nd, I'm going to be in Chicago. I will be in Chicago for Neek's 40th birthday. Yes, her 40th birthday bash. I will be your guest speaker. So Chicago, Illinois, I am on the way. Hear me, I am on the way. I absolutely love y'all. I'm going to be out there, right? And then February 15th, I'm coming to Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all know y'all my second home. So yes, I will be in Atlanta, Georgia. And then March 1st and 2nd, I'm coming out to LA. That's my birthday, March 2nd. So y'all already know how I'm going to give it up. I will be out in Los Angeles, March 1st and 2nd. And then my very first retreat, woo, woo. Arsenio Hall, woo, woo. Understand, my first retreat is going down. It's already sold out. I'm super excited about it. And y'all know I talk about it on every single live video and in every class because I cannot believe it. My retreat is going to be the end of March, man. I'm super excited about that. And then as we continue on, y'all know we got stuff happening in May. I'm coming out to New Orleans. May, I'm going to see y'all in New Orleans, man. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be a time in New Orleans. Y'all know I love me some New Orleans, so I'll be coming out to New Orleans, man. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful year. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are also super excited about it. The growth and development, everything that's going to be coming up out of here. 2025, the year of restoration. That's right. We spent all of 2024 removing things that were not beneficial to our growth and development, things that were not in alignment with our assignment. So now that we've cleared that path, we're using these last couple of weeks in December to go and spray that thing. That's right. We're sanitizing everything. We're not leaving any residue. We're making sure that we're putting in the ceiling in every single hole that we had, filling in everything that we got. So in 2025, we can start building on a solid foundation, restoring on a solid foundation. This is what we're doing, setting ourselves up for success. I absolutely love you guys, and I want y'all to have an amazing day. Y'all, can I get y'all to go over there and help Facebook out real quick? They got 1,787 stars. We need 2K. Can we get somebody to go over there, help them out on Facebook real quick? Man, every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Can I get some people to go over there and help Facebook out? They struggling over there. Go help y'all. Go help the team out over there. I see y'all already on TikTok. I see y'all 205.9K. Y'all can reach y'all goal for the day. I appreciate y'all over here on IG. Y'all met y'all goal. I see y'all already got y'all goal over here. Appreciate y'all. We waiting on our team, man. We gonna get them. We gonna get them up over there. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday. Maybe they starting out a little bit slow. We gonna put some prayer over there. What up, Shantae Star? Look at Crystal Love. Appreciate you, baby. What's going on? Is it okay? Amanda, there we go. Amanda, appreciate y'all. We almost there. We at 1957. Double tap on that screen. I love y'all. One of a kind. I see the hearts. Thank you so much, man. I hope you guys are getting every single thing that y'all needed. This is why we do what we do over here every single morning, Monday through Friday, from 8:10 until 9:30 or sometimes 10 o'clock. You get your 3 wins a day. That's mental, physical, and spiritual win. Doing that every single day doing that, making those 3 positive deposits is what? Top tier self-care. Top tier self-care. This is what we got going on right here. What do we need to do, coach? Right now we at 1,977, Shannon. Boom, there we go. Look at Rashida. Rashida came in. She done took y'all over the goal. She done took y'all over the goal. Benny Simpson and blew over the goal. All right, y'all. We missed. They went over there like, what y'all got going on over here? We love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all go and enjoy y'all Monday. I will see you guys soon. Y'all be good. Thank you.